Hello everyone, welcome to the podcast. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so I apologize if the quality is bad or anything like that. This podcast also does not have a name, but do not worry, the host definitely does. My name is Katie, and the topic that we will be discussing today is why I believe that gender roles are harmful and how they negatively, just affect people in general. So the reason why I picked this was mainly, because I feel like gender's always been in the back of my mind. Like, I never liked how clothes have always, had labels on them. Like, why can't clothes be unisex or, gender neutral? Like, it shouldn't matter. But then in the end, those clothes are usually just, men's clothes or, boys' clothes. Like, the fit of them. And I understand, the fit is different or whatever, but I don't know. I've never liked that certain things are labeled as a boy thing or a girl thing. Like, why can't they just not be labeled? Because, when you're a kid, trying to figure that kind of stuff out is, always super weird. I remember, when I was younger, trying to figure out, who I wanted to hang out with more. Did I want to hang out with guys more? Did I want to hang out with girls more? And always, being criticized for it by other people in my neighborhood because I was doing stuff that no other person was doing, I was hanging out with both people. And one thing that I found out when I was doing this research paper was most children have a grasp of or can categorize their gender by age 3, which is something that kind of shocked me because I was oh my gosh, age 3, that's really young. So I'm definitely going to be giving kids more credit when it comes to that kind of stuff. I knew I would, but at the same time, it's to cap off this, wear whatever you want, wear what you feel comfortable in. It shouldn't matter, just wear it. And then moving on to same-sex couples, and how they're treated. It shouldn't matter who's the guy in the relationship or who the girl is in the relationship or who wears the pants or who cooks the meals. Those kinds of things, they don't matter. They're just furthering negative stereotypes about men and women that men do not have to be the sole breadwinners. Women don't have to stay home and take care of the kids. The roles can be swapped. It shouldn't matter. And if you're super insecure about that, sorry, dude. Get over it. A lot of people struggle with, trying to figure out their gender because of these, predetermined gender roles in society, and it's just always so, confusing when it comes to, putting a grasp on yourself when these things exist. And sure, they've existed for years, but, they haven't existed for years for a reason. They've existed for years because people are furthering the use of them and furthering the notion that, women should stay at home and stuff like that. When that should not matter at all. Go and go out, get a job. Do stuff that, if a man wants to go and work at a primarily, female-led job, go do it. Or if a woman wants to, vice versa, all that stuff. I just feel people should do whatever they feel like doing when it comes to questioning things like that, so in conclusion, I just think that gender roles are super harmful, as I've stated, and I think that they should not be used as an excuse for anything, because they just don't matter as much as people think that they do. And a lot of people are impacted by these things continuing to be used in society. So yeah, just don't respect people, not don't respect people. Respect people, don't disrespect people. Respect people's pronouns. These things matter, and stopping the use of stereotypes will greatly impact society. So yeah, thank you for joining. Hopefully I'll see you next time, but if not, that's okay.